businesses across the country, they are changing strategies to get ready for what a holiday season looks like in the middle of a global pandemic. In California, for instance, one company worried at one point it could be forced to close, but it's actually seeing a resurgence in business. It makes outdoor heating systems. NBC's Jacob Ward is live for us in Novato, California. This is pretty huge, Jacob, and I think a lot of folks anticipated something like this, considering the fact that so many people are still engaging in outdoor dining in a lot of cold areas, like here in New York specifically, and they need those heating systems.
That's right, Yasmin. Good morning. We see across the country, company after company being affected by the pandemic. Unfortunately, of course, in many cases, those companies are being crushed. But in this particular case, Alfresco Outdoor Heating has been crushed by orders. And that is because, as you point out, restaurant after restaurant needs a way to be outside in order to function. Researchers at Goldman Sachs, the economists there, pointed out that you need temperatures above 45 degrees for anyone to be willing to sit outside and eat. And in this case, Alfresco Outdoor Heating, they thought they weren't going to make it. Here's what the owner had to say going into this pandemic.
I was worried about the future.
Tell me about that.
In April, I had furloughed 70% of my staff. I was working. There's a little bit of part-time. And I didn't know if I could keep the business. And then come May, we hit an all-time record in sales. In June, we surpassed that. And every month since then, we've surpassed that. So when we look back at May now, it looks like a small month.
Yasmin, when we've spoken to business after business, they've pointed out that there are these particular difficulties, complications when it comes to doing business during the pandemic. I mean, we've talked to importers of outdoor furniture. They say that even the high-impact cardboard they need to encase those things, those are being, the supply of that from China has been interrupted. Wine importers are finding that between the shipping tariffs the Trump administration imposed and the need to get wine out quickly, they're having to adjust there. I mean, it turns out that all of this, right, the components of sort of our modern lives, especially the systems that are going to keep us safe and comfortable and functioning during the pandemic, are very, very complicated to put together. Yasmin?
All right, Jacob Ward for us. Thank you, Jacob. Good to talk to you this morning. Appreciate it.